What's going on here? Let's see what kind of bit rates we're getting, though. That's the real question. How does that work? Definitely here's the guitar. Whoops. Hello, Personas de Computador. Oh, I also have to have this open, huh? That's what I've been told. Some degenerate told me one time. I think it was capoing in that show, wasn't I? Let's see what happens. By golly. I got home this evening and I turned on the lights. I thought I was dreaming or that I lost my mind. Such senseless disaster had clearly come after that cold-hearted bastard. My house got hit by the Visalia ransacker. How am I to recover? How can I ever clean up? How have I been another? I thought he'd really had enough of his rifle and rampage, going through all my dresser drawers and left a disaster. My house got hit by Visalia ransacker. Someone get all this shaving cream off of my couches and chairs. Someone get all this orange juice off of my floor and my mirrors. Someone get all this shaving cream off of my couches and chairs. Oh, someone get all these real photographs and return my single earrings from a pair. My house has been battered. My room has been tattered. My dish is still clattered. My house got hit by the Visalia ransacker. You guys getting too much guitar? Dude, what the fuck was he gonna do with all those piggy banks anyway? He's like, imagine you're running out of the scene of a home invasion and you're carrying like 14 piggy banks. You're just like, oh my god, what a nightmare that's gonna be. Now we can be safe again, cause the Erons has been found. I guess that the Quester files was all it took to bring him down, and everyone's been giving that guy Paul Holmes all the credit, when all that he ever did was post some smoked out shit on Reddit. And while Quester put geographic profiles together for many years, Quester mapped his prowling routes. Now there's nothing left for us to fear, because now we can be safe again, cause Ripen Court is fading away. Sard is just a nightmare now, Visalia getting further away. I think we can go outside because they found the killer of the Magiors, and I don't think we need to be afraid anymore. How's it feeling, Supermax, you irrelevant son of a bitch? Everyone on the internet now knows that you're a piece of shit. Now we know that Rancho Cordova has seen its vengeance finally. Now I know that Ripen Court is receding fast and far from me, because Quester put a psychological outline of you and your ways online. Quester map your prowling routes. Now there's nothing left for you to do but time. Now we can be safe again, cause Ripen Court is fading away. Sard is just a nightmare now. Quad Snelling shooter is a wasting away. I think we can go outside because they found the killer of the Magiors, and I don't think we need to be afraid has been found. Now we can be safe again, D'Angelo's found. Now we can be safe again, 'cause he'll soon be dead and underground. And now we can be safe again, 'cause the Eron's is dead underground. Paul Holes will be silent forever, and the Earons... No, I fucked that up. Earons will be silent forever, and Paul Holes will be gone in the dark. That was almost... You know what it is, though? The fact that... I don't even know what, dude. I think Paul Holes just said some crazy shit online, and it's, like, screwed up the legacy of him. Down the Vegas Strip in a rented white Cadillac. I've got my homies in the backseat and they're alarmed to the teeth. Pulled up along the side of him, then we backed up just a little bit, and we're all going down now into history. If you give me a proper agreement, then maybe I'll come outside. If you give me a proper deal, know you're sure to find that you don't come on DVD when Orlando's in the back of seat, and all you've ever gotta know is that we're gonna go. And then to the studio with flat TV, so that now you'll all remember me. I never thought Greg Kading would make so much out of me. I was waiting for what everyone said. I'm a Compton street legend, and we're all going down now into history. Give me a proper agreement, then maybe I'll come outside. If you give me a proper deal, then I know you'll surely find that you don't try on DVD when Orlando's in the back of seat, and all you've ever gotta know is that we gotta go. I'm running a PCP empire in my old age. I've been running a PCP empire, by the way, 'cause I'm a Compton street legend. I'm the Compton street legend, and I'm a Compton street legend. 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 There's like a bunch of phasing. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. He got himself in a lot of trouble for that, you guys. He's in a lot of trouble for doing that, you know. It's not... You can't just go on Vlad TV and be like, oh, you know what I did? It's not a good look. You know. Like, it's like he thought Las Vegas, or he forgot Las Vegas was looking at him, you know, that's part of the problem there. But I guess I never really needed it, 'cause I'm gonna take myself now to the airport, plan a heist of a different sort, and you'll all take a seat slowly, negotiable bills in hand, and you'll slowly wrap down slowly. Now you never know who I am, but someday you'll all call me Norjack. Someday you know I got away with it. someday you'll all call me Jack, and there's nothing you can do about it. You search this entire countryside, trouble can bet you right down, and you know that I got away with it to be another one of Beeson's bits, and someday even he'll call me Jack. Someday he'll know I got away with it. Drew Beeson will know me as Jack. Just know we all got away with it. Drew Beeson will know me as Jack. Braden Beeson and Cooper in a vortex. Drew Beeson will know me as Jack. Braden Beeson and Cooper in a vortex. Braden Beeson and Cooper in a vortex. Braden Beeson and Cooper in a... That was so going to Passalaqua. People are like, where are you going? It's like, I'm going to Passalaqua. I just jumped out of an airplane with everyone else's money. You know what I mean? Oh, geez, I hope I don't screw this up, because I never rehearsed it. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, geez. What a scary concept this is going to be. People are like, wow, he remembers his chords. Not anymore. You lost your energy on the side of the road in a rifle scope. Out in the street where no one knows, but one knows what no one knows. That whole thing's a long time coming. There's nothing that you can do because I'm not with the morning crowd side, but my place deep underground. Place they made it falling in. That's not what you wanna hear. Listen, so that this place is burning and now I know the end is coming. The ash is falling down to the ground. Enemy has called. This won't hold anything. It's gone and gone. Now you can pretend. Journey has gone. Off this won't hold anything. Your legs come and gone. And now you can hold on. You see this place they made it falling in. That's not what you want to do. Just go up, this place is burning and I know the end is coming. To the weather fire. In this pool bathroom, and I couldn't stop spraying concentrated sodium hypochlorite on everything. And you would start spraying it, and there would just be like this fume in the air. It's like I can't breathe, my eyes hurt, everything sucks. And then I was like, oh, chlorine chamber. But what I did think, and I know that you guys are gonna understand this. I thought for sure, if I had a picture of Don Chaney on the computer monitor, it would have made this a lot easier. one thing you learn. You can never, ever be too weird. 'Cause being weird is not a crime when you're only online. For weekly, objective true crime from around the world. West Virginia at heart, with Ned DeHaan and Black Box Online Radio. Black Box Online Radio. Call me a computer hacker. You can say that Sandy Betts is correct. She built a replica fairy ethnic costume from a soaking wet old paper bag, and that's proof. How much black spray paint did she need to huff to come up with a story like that? Why is Ray Grant still Grant and Ray when no one really cares? Or is he been listening, or only listening to Ned from West Virginia at heart, from around the world, around the world. Black Box Online Radio, Black Box Online Radio. Black Box Online. It's been at least 2 years, so the ink has got to be dry yet. I don't even know where the paper went that was involved in this. It's somewhere there. The DEA, like, who's gonna watch this? Somebody, ATF maybe or something, would see this and be like, oh my god. I just made some hydrazine the other day. Think I might blow this whole neighborhood away. I just made some hydrazine the other day. I just might blow this whole place all away. Shock sensitive crystals keep growing in my flask. They're radioactive and they're volatile. Translucent crystals that I protonate from the base that look hydraulic. Let's not let go to waste. I can take some hydrazine, low safety in every place. I just made some hydrazine, free base. I just made some hydrazine, no regulations in my face, 'cause I just made some hydrazine, free base. The gas won't vent. 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 Ever, ever again. Gassing with HDL has gotten difficult. I can hardly breathe much anymore. Gassing with HDL is gonna get us all right on our way, 'cause I just made some hydrazine, free base. Men with suits are coming after you. Men with suits are gonna take this boat away. Men with suits chemical resistance suits and with suits are gonna take just me away. Cause I just made some hydrazine rebase. I just made some hydrazine rebase. I just made some hydrazine rebase. I just made some hydrazine. Fade the night, cause we've been all losing our minds, waiting for an understanding, but running out of time. Fade the audience, or I know that'll in my mind. It's getting empty and so uncertain here, running out of time. All I'd ever need right now is strong men to take the fall, shoulder all this tragedy, that's all that we need at all. Take your place, empty spaces, and watch and take the fall. But Hauptman wasn't there. He never was even there. Hauptman wasn't there. He never was even there. Fake your understanding, cause it really gotten you nowhere. It looks so lonely, so unimportant, and you weren't even there. Face my friend, we're waiting for you when you send me but running out of time. All I never need right now is a strong man to take my place. Not this endless massive tank your adversary yet to make. So turn your eyes on to walk the lines and watch as you can die. But Hauptman wasn't there. He never was even there. 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 He never was even there. He never was even there. That's a song that that's like one of those, it gets vindicated, because at the time that was composed, I was pretty convinced it was Hauptman, and so every time I sang it, I was like, So I even had to put a note in the documentary that realistically probably Hauptman was there, because I thought that Hauptman was there. Then I did further research, and I was like, oh, Hauptman wasn't there. So it's pretty obvious at this point that Hauptman wasn't there. So it really got vindicated at that point. Okay. Well, everybody.